Welcome back, people. This is episode 3 of season 2 of the Reggae Boys career mode. So, where we left off, it was quite low in the table. I think it was about mid-table. We're going to the standings here so you can see. Just before the Carabao Cup game, we were 15th in the table. We've already had 2 losses out of 4 games. He was getting me down the last couple of episodes, but it's a fresh day today, a fresh start. Let's get into the game straight away against Luton Town in the EFL Cup. This is how the team's going to look for the game against Luton Town. We've got Robinson up front, Daly as a cam, Marshall on the left and Garrick on the right, and everybody else is pretty much the same. Oh, we've already got the ball. Daly, fake shot, stops it, and he just tries to roll it back. Does not work out. Marshall into Robinson, into Daly, shoots. There we go, straight from the get-go. It's exactly what I wanted. Yes, punch that corner flag. That's what we want. I actually won a decent cup run this season, to be fair. We went out fairly early last season, but to be fair, we got knocked out by Arsenal in one of them. Can't remember who we got knocked out in the other cup, but yeah, good start to the game. Grant.
Here's Robinson.
Didn't go to the player I wanted it to, but it still went to him, so I can't complain too much. Oh wow, Robinson had terrible step overs there. Hilton's got the pace on me. It's a good job. Blackman was positioned well because Austin was just sliding all over the place for that one. Austin seems a lot worse than last season. Maybe it's his age that's catching up to him. Oh, there we go. Daly's making a run. Oh. Daly looks like he's on a mission today, to be honest. Looks like he wants to prove something. There we go, Robinson. Wow, what's going on there? Luton Town are playing like they want something from this now.
That well with the interception.
Right, Grant. Daly.
Terrific tackle.
Oh, whenever Daly's on the ball, they're just they're hunting him down, man. They're not how dangerous he is after that first goal he scored. Oh, he sold me there. But I've got the ball back. Powell. Should have carried on running because I've got nobody down that side now. And that was a terrible pass from Robinson. I'm only ever going to play Robinson in the cup games because he's just not that good. And I'm probably going to sell him next season when I can as well, to be honest. Now on the right hand side to Bolton. Fisher's trying to chase him down again. These two have been mortal enemies in the first half. Alright, and then Duncliffe into Brown. Oh, didn't like Austin sliding in there. I pressed circle, don't know why he's done that. Alright, Jamal Blackman palms it out. Put it into Garrick, and then Garrick puts it into Robinson, lays it off, puts it over the top. Does it get to him? No, it doesn't. Austin clears it well. There we go. Robinson, man, I didn't tell you to step back. You have been trashed this game so far. You're coming off about 17 minutes in. Puts it through to Collins. Pots on the ball. Collins. Banzu. Oh man, I thought I went the right way, and I thought I was going to be able to block the shot then. Oh man, let's watch this again. So disappointed with that. I thought I really blocked this shot. So he puts it down and went past Austin and Blackman. Interchange Collins. Back to their centre back Bradley. Okay. They feel like they want to play now. Potts is on the left hand side. Puts in a cross there. It's a good cross and it goes straight over Jamal Blackman's head. Oh my gosh. What a cross that was. We'll watch that again.
That was a goal of deluxe class.
This is not looking good for us at the start of the season. My defender doesn't even jump for it. Alright, so let's make some subs and trying to come back into this game. I just said I wanted a good cup run, but no, we want to play like this. Daddy's stamina's gone, so we're bringing him off. Let's bring McCleary on. Oh, he hasn't got enough pace actually. Let's bring Reed on for Garrick. Garrick hasn't really played well. Swap Reed and Marshall's position. And let's bring Johnson on centre mid position for Grant. Oh, wait. Marias for Robinson, because Robinson has been trash so far. Right.
Luton Town, who are
Marias using that strength to get past his players. Oh, I told him to stop it, rolled it to his left, and then pass it. But he just didn't have enough ball control there. Puts in the cross. Oh, I've got the ball back. Playing it out to Grant on the wing. There we go. Powell! Oh, he drags the shot wide, Powell! Oh my gosh. He just had to be the right back in that position, didn't he? Wow. Let's replay that, because I think I had the chance to sweat it, but I didn't see it until the very last second. Yeah. As you can see there, I had the chance to sweat it at the last second, but I already pressed the shoot button, so I don't think I could have overrid that. We've only got a couple more minutes in game.
It's lovely passing this.
And you're just passing it around now. You can tell they're trying to keep this win. I can't help but think Powell should have scored that shot he had about 10 minutes ago. Tried to sell me there. Did not. Why? How did he still get the crossing? What's going on? How did he still get in the crossing from that? Wow. I am struggling in season 2 so far. So we're out of the cup early again. Oh man, what do I have to do to get a decent cup run around here? Oh, the adventure ends today. What's your take on today's results? We deserved more today. We was just unlucky that the one shot we had towards the end of the game just didn't go in, and it fell to a right back. Like, out of anybody in the team, a right back. Also could not pull level in the second half. Why is that? We played well, but it wasn't enough. Potts was one of their best players. He is a really good player. I noticed him. He's on the ball a lot. He's a week of training over it. So Powell's gone up to a 72. He's got 70 on all his defending scenarios now, 70 plus. It's Oxford United next. I think most of the team should be fully fit, because we did rest a couple of players and bring some players on late. So this is how I'm going to set out the team for today against Oxford. Marias is playing a striker because he asked, and he's got more stamina, I think, out of all my strikers. Brown's playing attacking midfielder. Reed's on the left, McCleary's on the right, and everybody is the same. And Johnson's dropping back into a centre mid position this time, and everybody else is the same. Right, so let's get this started against Oxford. I forgot to say, Oxford are right next to us in the table, League 2 at the moment. We're only 4 games in, but it would be nice to beat somebody right next to us so we can try and climb this table a little bit. Forson's on the ball. Mackie lays it off to Skies. Skies into Forday. Hansen.
Real danger.
Puts in a cross, and as soon as the cross came in, I knew it was going in. We can't defend crosses this season. I don't know what's going on. It's like the AI just know what to do. Put in a cross, and he's going in.
And it's a great goal to boot.
This is going to be a long season. Jamie Mackie scores a header from the cross.
It's a goal for the visitors. 9 minutes played.
There we go.
1-0. Thanks, Alan. Surely the equal.
Wow! Wow! I've got to replay that because that looked like a clear foul. He actually got the ball. How clutch can you be? Wow! Wow, man. It's the most clutch thing I've seen in my life.
Finger on the pulse.
Hansen puts in a chip pass to Mackie.
Can they carve out
Don't put in another cross, please. Just please. If we can stop opposition crossing this season, we might have half a chance. Marias. What? What are you doing? How is that not a foul? And that, of course, that goes straight to their player. Good job they couldn't keep it in. Interception from Orgill there. Come on, Johnson, you could have got to that first. Vassell passes it out. Brown into McCleary. McCleary into Powell. Powell's running down the right-hand side here. Powell's got a bit of pace on him. Puts in a cross of his own, and he puts it in with his other foot, which I do not understand there. And I couldn't put the pass through with Johnson. If he put it in with his right foot, the cross would have came through, but he used his left. Why? I'm sure he is actually right-footed as well. Yeah, why would you do that? Johnson running through the centre here.
He's going forward well here.
Reed! Come on, Reed. You had a bit of space there. You should have been able to shoot that. Marias. They get a deflection at the last second. It feels like we're not going to score this game. Feels like nothing's going in our favour at the moment. Clearly. Drops a shoulder, gets past his player. McCleary's still on the ball here. Offside, is that? That was onside and I still missed. Wow, come on, man. We've got to do better than this. Puts in a cross. I don't like crossing. Wow. Wow. False loose on the ball. And he puts in a cross, which I managed to clear. Good position from Austin there. There we go, over the top. No, Brown. Oh, if Brown pushed it forward as he was dropping it down onto his foot, then that could have been something. Rodriguez puts it over the top to Fosu. Fosu's been quite active in his second half on the left-hand side. Drags it back. Ruffles. Cuts inside there. Puts down the pass.
Will he play it in?
Oh, he sold me there. Fosu sold me. Puts in a cross there. Austin heads it out well. Austin, come on, Austin! Austin's reactions was not quick enough there on the rebound.
Brown.
Puts down a pass to McCleary. McCleary into Brown.
And he cuts inside. It's got to be.
Oh!
He's missed the opportunity.
I am dead, man. Nothing is going our way. We need to make some subs. We need to do something. Wow, this is going to be a long, hard season. Garrett's coming down on the right-hand side. Daddy's in the attacking mid position for Brown. And Grant is going to... Should I put Grant on or should I put... Marshall's got more pace. Marshall's coming on for Reed. Forward. I've put them on ultra attacking as well because we need something. I don't care if we concede again at this point. We just need to at least get a point. Marshall. What, Johnson, what are you doing, man? Oh, come on. Austin.
Daniel Johnson.
Right, Vassell. Look, how did he get the ball? How long are Rodriguez's legs, really?
The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order.
Outside.
Purposeful attack this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward.
Yeah, it looks like we've lost this game. Down to a shoddy cross yet again.
Wonderful chance.
Ooh. At least that goal difference is not going to be as messed up as it would if we conceded again right there. The players seem to be lacking confidence. Yeah, I agree with that. Why did your team not react after the opposition took the lead? My team are better than you're implying. They need to show it though. I was disappointed in the way we played. I've got to say that. I was. Now we're facing Oxford again in the Leeson Trophy. I don't care about that, so that's getting the sim. I appreciate you listening to me. Stay grounded. You should have scored that shot that you had towards the end of the game. Okay, I was just trying some stuff there, and to loan in a player or such, and looks like we can loan in Rudolph McCleary, who is Joby McAnuff's regen. So, because I'm fully intentional to buy him next season anyway. If we do a 1-year loan here, and we can train him up nicely, then we can buy him while we're in the 3rd season at a decent rating, because 52 overall right now is just, you know, terrible. I know it's going to cost more if we train him a bit, but even if we get to a 60, it shouldn't be more than what I'd say 400,000, which should be okay in the 3rd season. So we're going to discuss his wages. I want to pay 40% of his wages, which is £260. They want me to pay 80. So we'll say, okay, we'll pay 60%, you pay 40, which they're happy with that. So hopefully he wants to come down here and he can play in various positions and we can train him up a bit. We've got a couple of hours to go before the end of the transfer window, so we'll wait for this. Okay, he's been loaned in, so we've got an extra player on our hands. That's going to be ours next season. And that's the end of the transfer window. He's the only incoming, and for us, and there was no outgoings. 895 million spent. Okay, that's a lot. So what we're going to do is we're going to sim this game against Oxford United. When's the next game here? The next game is in 4 days, against Southend, I think that is. So we'll sim this game here, and we get a 1-1 draw. We lost 4-3 on penalties. I'm not too angry about that because I wanted to be at that cup anyway. Less fixtures, so but hopefully we can have a good run in the FA Cup. Hopefully our form changes a lot then. I think that was Gareth McCleary that was out for 7 days, which he is. He's going to miss his Southend game. Southend are in the relegation zone, so I definitely want to be beating them. So let's attend the press conference and try and get the morale up of the squad a little bit.
Thank you everyone for coming.
Partners in good form, and we'll see you more today.
We'll start getting the questions in now.
Rotation is key. Does the team have the quality to get back on track? Of course we do. Strongly believe that we was good last season, so I don't know what the start of this season's like. We must not underestimate Southend United. I know they're in the relegation zone, but don't underestimate them like that. Because what? Look at that. Okay, fair enough. We've got 2 people injured. We can't do anything about that. But we've got 3 players on international duty in League One. Come on. So now we've got 6 players on the bench basically. This is a madness. Right, so who's going to play? Well, McCleary's not starting. But I am liking his 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Garrett's starting off McCleary. He's getting dropped because he was trash last game and I'm not up for that again. Brown was decent, but I'm wondering if I should push Johnson back into a cam position. I'm going to leave Johnson in the cam position and see how that works out this game.
Yeah, thanks, Martin.
Garrett pushes down the right-hand side.
Here that their strengths are attacking, no doubt about it.
Wow!
So I'm sure they'll be going after
wow! It's not even our throw-in, and it's not a free kick. Well, that's not the start I wanted.
Now you've got your chance to check on
Trying
the
to power
lineup
down the
for
left
home
here.
team. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Hutchinson.
Yeah, but you look at the players in that 5, that midfield 5, and
Johnson
I think
passes it off.
will be trying to
Back into
support
Johnson.
the lone frontman.
Back into Garrick.
Played down the
Into
wing,
Johnson.
keeping the wide attack
Into
going.
Daly.
Left the defenders
Daly.
now. Here
Yes,
they are.
Daly. There we go. Is he playing striker? I think I'm going to need to leave Daly as a striker, you know, because he finishes his chances lately. Can't wait till Rose comes back though, because we've been missing him, man. But when Daly plays there, he's been playing well, so it's a start we needed. Let's see if we can, you know, hold on to that.
Has opened the some of the home fans when we arrived at the stadium. They
Reed.
have been really
Reed's on the ball here.
underwhelmed by what they've seen in terms of football from their favourites this
Daly.
season. They're hoping to see something much better today.
Wow.
It's been a dreadfully slow start.
Wow, you look like you wanted to take my leg off with that shot, with that clearance. Ridgewell intercepts the ball well, Grant.
Delivered into the box.
Wow, that was a terrible cross from Grant.
Good defending.
Did not go even slightly close to the striker. Cox is on the ball, puts it through to Ralph. Zheng,
Simon Cox.
Cox again.
Now he's got
Right,
the ball.
nice
What's he
interception
gonna do
from
with
Powell.
it?
That was Austin. Out to Fisher, out to Johnson, out to Reed.
For the home team.
Oh.
70 minutes played. 1-0.
Well, many thanks.
He's still got the ball
Alan
though.
McInally keeping us
Into
up to
Daly.
date as usual.
That was not meant for him, it was meant for Johnson. There was too much pace on the ball then, and Johnson carried on running, which I hate. They should
He's
just,
got some room out there.
and that animation shouldn't be in the game. Who does that really?
Getting a good cross.
They're putting a cross there, and of course I got beaten for the cross,
He has
as
played
usual.
well. Opportunity to cross it now.
McLaughlin's still on the ball there.
A good run towards the near.
And I got beaten for the cross, and it's a good job he didn't get a good header on it.
Expected result.
Back to the training
Oh,
ground.
I am fed up of getting beaten on crosses in this game, man. Fisher,
The hosts
Grant,
can't quite get hold of the
Johnson,
ball. Well, they do say possession is
into
9
Vassell.
tenths of the law.
Vassell's got a bit of
It's,
space here.
not the case here.
What's
They
Vassell going
use
to
the
do?
ball when they've got it
He's going to put
really
down a
well.
pass
They've
for
been
Garrick.
so
It's a nice pass there.
on the counter
Garrick
attack more often than
does the
not.
defender in. And, oh wow! Oh wow! Come on! I thought that was destined to go in. I thought the first shot was, and I thought that definitely was going to go in. And if he wasn't standing on the line behind the goalkeeper, it would have.
Corner swung in. Dangerous ball.
There we go. Powell's on the ball now.
Punch. I think the cross is on.
Oh, I was hoping number 8, I think that was Vassell, would just stay up there a bit.
He's read that, hasn't he? And made the interception. Made it look easy, actually.
Is that offside?
And the referee looks
oh yeah, it was
He's got
offside.
the flag up, it's offside.
The fake shot was terrible though. Not the fake shot, the lob ball. It was a terrible lob ball. Garrick into Powell, into Vassell. And I don't know who Vassell was passing to, but it was not to one of our players. End of the half, 1-0. Right, Reed's got the ball back there.
Goal news from Wickham.
Reed
It's a goal for Wickham Wanderers. 46 minutes played.
puts it through to
1-0.
Vassell. Vassell gets onto it
News
well.
again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan.
Vassell's running through. Fake shot nicely, and he couldn't get the pass off quick enough to Grant, I think that was.
And
Nah.
on this fella.
Well, there's been an awful lot of talk, and why not?
Wow,
£80 million
what's
to
Garrick
spend
doing,
on
man?
this player.
Being detrimental to the cause at the moment.
Shaughnessy
There we go.
cuts it out nicely.
Nice interception there. Puts it through to Johnson. Johnson runs onto it. Can Johnson go alone on this? Shoot. There we go, Johnson. There we go. I was considering finesse shotting that, you know, putting a bit of a curl on it. But I was thinking, no, I'm not going to risk it, because you know how to slow down a lot when they put on the finesse shot sometimes. But nah, we just blasted that and it went far corner.
You've got to admire here, Martin. The lad getting
There
up
we
to
go,
the
look
end
at
of
this.
it. The ball
Bang!
seeing the pass quickly.
We need to get some form back.
Can swing into attack.
Working down the
He's got
right hand
some
side
help.
now. I am
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin. Working down that right, puts in the cross there. Jamal Blackman,
Can't
well
hang on
done.
to it, the keeper. Let's pop over to Alan McInally, who's watching the
Couldn't get it
Millwall
out his
game.
feet fast enough there, Johnson.
He's got a goal to tell us about.
It's another
Ralph,
goal
oh,
for
Johnson
Millwall.
intercepts well there.
67 minutes played.
Couldn't
4-0.
put that on the pass. He's been trash. I'm bringing Garrick off because he's been poor this game. Really, really poor. Parks can come on. And he can stay on the right hand side. I know he can't play there, but he'll stay there
Thanks
just
to
for
Alan
now.
McInally. Rosebery.
It's a
Powell's on
third
the
goal
ball
for
now.
Doncaster
Austin.
Rovers.
Grant.
72 minutes played. 3-0.
Thanks, Alan.
Granted to Reed. Reed's bombing it down his left-hand side now. It's Reed again.
To run at them with the ball.
Puts in a little cross of his own, and did I run past it, and it got blocked.
Blocked it there. Yeah, he's got the ball back.
Ralph puts in a cross, and it was a nice header out for once.
And Johnson. That's the way to win the ball back.
There we go. Johnson tusses for the ball.
Added minutes.
Came off as a winner. Reed can re-goal all the way by himself here. Puts down a finesse, and see what I mean? That's why I don't finesse, because it takes too long, and the defender ends up coming out like the Flash, and just jing into the speed force, and just like intercept the ball. It's craziness. It's craziness how long they take to make a finesse shot. The team comes first. He did play. Oh, did the ball go out when I subbed him on? Also always wins. I don't know why I'm saying that when we've got such a losing streak at the moment. We've only just broken. We could have won by more, I agree with.
Thank you.
I would edit players and just like untuck people's shirts, because I think all girls' shirt is tucked in. Let's have a look on the squad hub. But my internet's not working at the moment, so on my PlayStation, so I've got to leave it. Yeah, I'll change his boots as well. When it is working, I'll update that. Austin is retiring at the end of the season, so he's going to get a regen next season. Hopefully he goes into free agents, just like Gordon regen is, and we can get him straight away. Or else we're going to have to buy another centre-back, because him and Orgler are only two centre-backs at the moment. Let's see if anybody else is retiring. His contract's expiring. He might choose to retire come the end of his contract. And his contract's coming up as well, but he's only 29. So yeah, just for now, Austin's the only one that is retiring. What else I'm going to do is I'm going to change Reed's number. Let's give him, who's on number 11? Let's give him number 11, because Parks doesn't really play anymore. So we're going to leave the episode here. We'll have a look at the table before we go. We are 15th in the table. Alright, we've got 7 points. We're now 4 points off the bottom. And we are 4 points off the promotion spot, well, the playoff spots. Millwall and Luton Town are going in at it at the moment. They were both on 18 points. Wait a minute, did they win all their games? Both of them have won all their games, so whew. And there's only 2 spots for automatic promotion in League One. So it looks like we might have to, you know, push on for the playoffs and get it through there. But we'll find out next time.